show night tonight.
This one here almost sank. This one.
Okay, that's only because damage.
Western Conference semifinals, Game 3. The Warriors come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Phoenix Suns. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Big Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Now Golden State's starting five. Porzingis is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's MP. Then it's Avdia. And it's Pajemski in at the 2. And for Phoenix, Dunn is out there with Malowacz. And it's Green. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here's Green. Missed inside.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
MP fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Fires from 14. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And here's MP for 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Booker outside. Outside, Green. Offensive rebound. Malowacz. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's to Wells. Back to Green. Here's Booker. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
He's got the finesse. Booker with a feathery finish.
Abia on the wing. A 3 from MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 6.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Done outside. Back to Booker. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
He doesn't shoot from the corner 3 often, but Booker looks fearless sending that one up.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. MP inside. Working on Booker. And the dunk by MP.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And another three for Golden State.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. MP kicks to Curry. And here's MP for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far, and it goes down 2 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Avdia. Back to MP. Porzingis kicks to MP. Three-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 3. Here's Sasser, and Davis sends it back.
Oh, look, a block from AD. That's a shocker.
And MP throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Sasser. No scoring in this one. Floats it up for MP. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Booker, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the three ball is good. MP's got 19 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Warriors. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got MP. Sohan is out there with Rollins. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, man in the middle. That bucket in no time at all.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Sasser with it, covered by MP. Here's Fleming. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Fires for 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Curry passes to Holmes. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Williams. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lets a floater go. MP, no good. Suns trail by 15. Pass to Wells. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Wells.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Both teams will make substitutions. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. MP is number 1. Stephen Curry 4th.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Booker from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. And if you've been watching since round 1, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason and have not only swept the first round, but have 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins. Wow.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight and move to 3-0, a second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, I don't see them being challenged in this series. It's not going to go past 5.
Now here's Curry, and here's MP for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Booker. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, they can really open up the rest of their offense.
And so Green will bring it up for Phoenix. Drives to the hoop. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Booker against MP. Pass to De Silva. Here's Green. Will it go? Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Davis is checked in for Golden State. The Warriors have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. The 3 from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 41.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Booker against MP. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, why not throw it up to Porzingis? That's what he's there for.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside, Green. Shoots over Podziemski. They get it again. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And we thank you for... They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. if they can hit the three, the tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race. Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
The Warriors shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Maloash. Then there's Dunn, and it's Wells in at the free slot. Who's out there for Phoenix? And that one's good. Green.
So dangerous. Green gets his points in a multitude of ways, the three ball being one of them.
Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Well, Phoenix shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Green dishes to Booker. Fires from 14, and the Suns tack on two more.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
MP deciding where to go with it. It's Davis on the wing. And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first three shots.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Warriors leading by 23. Pass to Pajemski. Back to MP. Good! Another from three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Outside, Green. Now Booker. Dunn with a screen on MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on MP.
Now, we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
The Suns shooting their first free throws here for the night. Both free throws good from Booker. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Green inside the three-point line. Phoenix no good that time either.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far. Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
On the wing, Booker. Here's Wells. No good from outside.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
On the wing, Booker, covered by MP.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Dunn. 1:33 left to play here in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker with a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Malawaj grabs the miss. Malawaj has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one covering. MP's got 54 points.
MP looking solid from there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Booker outside. From outside the arc. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And here's MP for 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside, Green. Dunn sets a screen for Green. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Stephen Curry. Collins is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's MP. And it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. Good on the bucket.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities. Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
The 3 from MP. Good, he hits again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Rupert. A 3-ball. Sinks the triple. Rupert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Booker looking around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Curry has it in the corner. The 3 from MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3s? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Booker finds himself wide open and drills it. Booker's got 22 points.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
And the dunk by MP.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Here's Rupert. Booker outside. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's MP. And good. He hits it again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Booker the pass to Fleming. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here.
Fleming. 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Golden State's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Cans it from downtown.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Booker.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. A 3 from MP. And again for 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. 11 feet away. No good from Booker. The Warriors shooting the lights out in this one, 77%.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep may be in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to MP. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Pass to Wells. Back to Green. For the 3. No good that time.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Inside. Kicks it out to MP. And another one.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal.
Someone over here has been taking notice.
Don't forget to come out to the game for Saturday.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Warriors have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle.
And what a game we have here tonight. So Golden State will get the first possession. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Anthony Davis is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's MP. And it's Pajemski in at shooting guard.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Down low. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by MP.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
It's Wells on the wing. Pass to Fleming. To the paint. Here's Booker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The easy money there for Booker. You can't let him get this close with the ball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Back to MP from the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. MP's got 6.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
Malloway. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Porzingis. From deep, MP knocks down the triple. He's got 9.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Green, the pass to Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, the defense was there, but Booker is strong enough as a finisher to get through that contact.
Avdia passes to MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Pass to Wells. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. And Booker with the jam.
Yeah, full force behind that jam. D-Book looking to send a message.
The Warriors lead by 3. MP scanning the floor. The deep 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Wells. Pass to Fleming. 1:43 left to play in the first. The Warriors have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. MP shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling from behind the arc. Fleming, no good. So it's the Warriors now. And they've been looking very strong here in the postseason. Going undefeated now, 7 games in a row. Had a nice rest after round 1. And a chance tonight to close out and punch a ticket to the conference finals.
They are definitely playing excellent basketball, both sides of the ball. But as we've seen before, the closeout games are the toughest. They're in a commanding position, but tonight could be the toughest battle they've had so far.
Sohan's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Pajemski.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Booker against MP. Booker, pass to Williams. Back to Booker. Plenty of space. Oh, MP with a block.
Great defense from MP. Those young legs helping him get that block.
Baldwin's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Avdia. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 2. Booker no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
From deep, MP sinks the tray. MP's got 19 points.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Shot to stop the run. The offensive rebound. Outside Booker from downtown. Here's Williams. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
MP's shot is good. He's got 21.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
From deep, MP hits the trifecta.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More 2K action in just a moment. Continuing our coverage of the... Here's Seth. Look for Phoenix. Malawach is checked in for Williams, and it's Booker in for Sasser. Davis, he's checked in for the Warriors. MP comes in for Rollins. We've got Jalen Wells. Devin Booker out there with Malawach. And it's Rupert in at the 2. That's who's out there for Phoenix. There's a screen. Here's Dunn. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open three.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Rupert. Here's Wells. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, young players like MP know that if they run the floor, they will be rewarded.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. Here's Rupert. He's covered by Curry. To halt the run. Not going to go that time.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Phoenix calls timeout. And some changes here for the Warriors. Baldwin's checked in for Sohan, and Denny Avdia subbed in for Podziemski. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Booker for 3, drains the triple. Booker's got 9.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
From deep, MP. Rebounded by Green. The Suns have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
They started the game by pounding the ball inside. I don't know why they've gone away from it.
De Silva's checked in for Phoenix. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Back to MP. Launches a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's De Silva. And here's Booker. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From deep, MP. Another three for Golden State.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
For 3, Booker. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And there's the lob. Stolen by Davis. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Phoenix Suns.
A lot of bricks out there. Reminds me of my free throw shooting. Enough to build a house. Come on, man. Take it to the paint. Man up.
Man up is correct. These teams often get addicted, Shaq, to the 3. Time for some intervention here. What's your plan B, please?
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
So on the floor for Golden State, MP is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Avdia, and it's Davis in at the 4. Pass to Green, takes the 3. They get the rebound. Outside Booker, puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Now Davis fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Davis has got 5 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Green. There's a screen. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
MP, the pass to Avdia. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
NBA, he's on fire.
Stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Here's Booker. Oh, MP with a block.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Davis finds MP. The 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's Green, who brings up the ball for the Suns. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one. He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Pass to Booker. Now Wells. Outside, Green. They need this. Porzingis grabs the board.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Davis. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That's just a defensive breakdown. You have to box out Davis.
On up the court. Here's MP. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Oh, man. MP. That was nasty.
1:51 left to play in the third. And he lobs it up to the rim. Booker with it. Avdia picks him up. Here's Fleming. No good from outside.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
On the wing, Davis. Davis, a screen. MP, the pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. Inside. Up again. The Suns have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team. And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Here's Booker. Great D that time from Podziemski.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Davis misses. Outside Booker. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Fleming. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep, MP. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Malowicz has got 4 rebounds now. A clear look for Green. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Marcus Sasser, Mark Williams out there with Jalen Wells. And it's Dunn in at the 4-man spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Rupert. 3-pointer off the mark. And for the Warriors, they're shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. And MP throws it down.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Here's Rupert. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
No, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
MP left side. And he goes in for the dunk.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Dunn. No good on the three. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. MP finds Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Dunn. Pass to Williams. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Now here's Curry. MP outside from deep. Good. He hits again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Rupert. Sasser outside. Elbow shot on the way, and that one comes up a bit short. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth.
Finishing through contact is required in the NBA. MP knows he can't let guys stop him.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Free throw no good from MP. And Phoenix shooting 35% so far in this one. Outside, Green. Back to Booker. Outside, Green. 4 on the clock. There's the three. The rebound by MP.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. A minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Wells. Looking to win the run. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Pass to Curry. From deep, MP. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag.
Outside, Green. Now Booker. Fires the three, and that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And no doubt, he was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Pass to Malwatch. Outside Booker. The three is up. And it's Booker again missing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Sohan. MP way outside. Offline with a three. Booker against Holmes. Outside Wells. On the wing, Green. The Golden State Warriors have won the series. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're playing with such confidence. I think they might be playing the best basketball of anyone in the league. They're a force. They never gave up on themselves. Everyone gave 110%. And they slowly but surely fought their way back.
Well, that'll do it.
ready here for backpack test. Bring the kids.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Warriors stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Mavericks. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious. Take a look at the Warriors. Coming off a sweep in their last series, you better believe they'll be prepared for these conference finals.
Yeah, we'll see how they come out of the gates. Some teams benefit from the long layoff. Some can get off to a slow start. I'm sure they did everything they could in their preparation to be ready to go.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Derek Lively. Kyrie Irving is out there with Max Christie. Then it's Bruce Ellis. And it's Flag in at the 3 spot. Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
Well, close range looks highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
Pass to Flag. Irving sets a screen for Flag. To the middle. It's out of bounds. It's touched by Lively. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allen. The force on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Avdia, the pass to MP. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A shot's good from Irving.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. MP, that's for 2. From the top of the key, he buries it. MP's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game if you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, MP. Following the 3-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. A 3-pointer right on target. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
MP, no good. Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Another miss by Irving.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Avdia on the wing. The 3 from MP. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
To end the run, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 7, and so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Porzingis, and Stephen Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Isaiah Joe comes in for Max Christie.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Mavericks trail by 9. Irving surveying the floor. Here's the screen. This one for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
And that one's good.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
MP against Irving. And stolen by MP. Pass to Avdia. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Avdia plays with such good energy. That by itself sometimes can get you to the foul line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. And it's Max Christie in for Flag.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And here's MP for 3. Mavericks trail by 11. Joe with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And what a start to the postseason it's been for them. 8 straight wins to breeze through the first 2 rounds.
And when you're on that kind of a roll, the next series can't start fast enough. They want to keep the momentum going, pick up right where they left off in the second round. But remember, nothing's a sure thing in these NBA playoffs. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
MP, good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan.
Oh, big time play!
And he nails it! That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his 3-point total stands at 6. Right back after this break. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Pass to Christie. There's the drive. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Sohan, the pass to MP. Here's Podziemski. And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Hart outside. Irving a screen on Curry. Down low. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Hart. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, they've come into a nice flow this quarter.
Pass to Curry. A 3 from MP. The Mavericks pull it in. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
Baldwin, he's checked in for Sohan. Here's Buzelis. Off target from three-point range. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Gafford with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. And so, MP will bring it up for the Warriors. Takes a three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. .55 seconds left here in the second. On the wing, Christie. Guarded by Curry. 5 to shoot. Christie the pass to Irving. And he banks in the layup. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A three from MP. And another three for Golden State.
Now he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. That's too hard. Dallas moving it around. Now Christie. No good that time. AT that time from Curry. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 37.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Golden State Warriors.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin.
To get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for him. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Irving. Flag is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Christie, and it's Lively in at the 5 down low. Avdia kicks to MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Dallas shooting here about 46% for the game. Count it. Christie's got his second basket of the game. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And a wide open look for MP. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Christie. Here's Lively. Irving from long range. Avdia with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's good from long range.
Are you kidding me? How about the range from MP? Look out!
And Lively now top of the key. Pass to Irving. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Irving's got 20 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Pajemski. The three from MP. And another three for Golden State.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Buzelis. Lively sets a screen for Flag. It's deflected. And a wide open look for Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
MP kicks to Davis. And here's MP for three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Lively. Now Buzelis is guarded by Davis. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Buzelis has got 5 points so far.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Buzelis. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Irving for three. Warriors with the rebound. MP outside. Takes it inside. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. .50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Flag. To halt the run. And the layup's good off the glass. Flag's got his first basket of the night.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
A three from MP. Christie with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's blocked.
Avdia, great timing contesting that. Send it back, young sir.
A three from MP. And it's Flag with the rebound. Here's Christie. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. MP getting it done for the Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We're not talking to each other.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Rollins. Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Holmes in at the center. That's the Warriors' 5. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. The tray. It's hauled in by MP. The Warriors shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Three-pointer. And another three for Golden State.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Irving with the bounce pass. Three-pointer. They get it back.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Connects from three-point range.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Irving with the ball. Now defended by MP.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Offered a screen on Rollins. Hart outside. Irving for three. Bangs on the trifecta. Irving's got 23.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Curry passes to MP. Good! Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And here's Irving. Pass to Joe. Now, here is Irving. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Wow, the defensive instincts of MP shining through on that block.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Baldwin, he's checked in for the Warriors. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Flag comes in for Josh Hart. Christie subbed in for Isaiah Joe.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the defense.
Team foul.
Irving against MP. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Pass to Curry. MP way outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And on the way from Irving for 3.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high. Just feeding off each other right now.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Going to be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in Game 1, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Count the basket.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
A 3 from MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Looking to get back on track here. Indeed, Irving drops it in.
I could make the case Kyrie Irving is the best ball handler of all time. On the dribble drive, look out.
Pass to Baldwin. And here's MP for connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Takes the three, and again for three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Man, this is tremendous for MP. Hard to imagine another player having this kind of a night anytime soon.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So long.
Game 2 of the Western.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs. You take a look at the Warriors. They took care of business in game 1. Now it's all about getting a comfy 2-0 lead to take on the road with them.
Yeah, and as the higher seed, you feel like it's your job to win the first games at home. Anything less than that, and you're disappointed.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Derek Lively, Kyrie Irving out there with Max Christie. Then it's Flag, and it's Buzelis in at the 4. Now here's Irving. Pass to Flag. Now here's Lively. Here's Buzelis. 5 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Knocks down the long J. MP's got 6.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
Out left to the wing. There's the triple. The shot by Buzelis is no good. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 9.
You see the foundation of a real long-range threat. Now MP just has to keep developing those skills.
Irving against Avdia. Now here's Irving. He's closely guarded. Fires from the wing. The rebound by MP.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Avdia. Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Mavericks with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Irving's a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, well, Kyrie has learned how to to operate off the ball.
From deep, MP, his fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
MP against Irving. Pass to Lively. Here's Flag. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet can be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Back to you, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Lively. Stolen by MP. And finished off by Davis.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Pajemski. Dallas also making some changes. Josh Hart comes in for Buzelis, and Joe's subbed in for Christie. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in to the left wing. And here's Flag outside. Outside for Irving. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 6.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Fires in the triple.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Mavericks trail by 10. Irving for 3. Left side Joe. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Warriors have got 7 of 8 in the basket. And MP throws it down.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
43 seconds left in the opening quarter. Side Hart. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8 points now. And here are the Warriors now. 7-point differential. Curry passes to MP. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Right side, Irving. To the inside. Lively with the bucket. Lively's got his second basket of the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
They've got MP. He's out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Sohan in at the 4-man position. That's the Warriors 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Joe, pass to Hart. Outside Christie. Gafford the screen. Outside Joe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Pajemski's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Buzelis is checked in. Hart passes to Joe. Lets it go. And Holmes with the block. MP outside, fires the 3, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Joe, the pass to Gafford, now Christie. It's Hart on the wing. Gafford, it's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Warriors lead by 14. Outside Curry. MP up top. The 3. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Joe. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Joe's got 5.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Avdia comes in for Stephen Curry. Dallas also making some changes. Flags checked in for Hart. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Christie. From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. An open look for Irving. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Now here's MP. He's got 31. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Oh, big Jeremy getting up there and finishing that oop. It's a nice play.
Here's Flag. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Irving. Over MP. Off target on the 15-footer. The Warriors lead by 12. In out of this world. MP.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. MP, number 1. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Outside Irving. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Warriors have got 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Hart. And he banks in the layup.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Outside Pajemski. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Irving against MP. Pass to Flag. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Avdia pulls it in. Sohan outside, and here's MP from outside. Unable to get that one. MP getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. Back after this.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence for the Golden State Warriors.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Mavericks trail by 18. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Derek Lively is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Max Christie. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Flag in at the 3. Lively with a screen on Avdia. Here's Flag. Still without a bucket. Shot clock at 5. Christie finds Irving. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The Warriors lead by 18. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now here's MP. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Davis, that's good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Lively. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night. And here are the Warriors now. 22 was their biggest lead. Davis a screen. Here's MP. And then Davis punches it home.
Look at how competitive Davis gets on the glass. He just knows how valuable those second chance shots are.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Lets it go from deep. And MP with a basket on the assist by Avdia. MP's got 42 in the game. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Christie. Back to Irving. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Irving's got 12 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Davis, that's good.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Flag. Inside. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And here's Avdia. From deep, MP. And again for three. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
Here's Irving. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Hart's checked in.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Avdia. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Flag. Tough touch off the glass. Flag's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen. Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Pass to Flag. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's got 7 points here in the quarter.
There's one guy you can count on, and that's Kyrie Irving. He knows how to find shots and make an impact on that end of the floor.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first one falls. And both free throws good for MP.
And MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
To the right side. The three is up. Pass to Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Tries again. Irving, no good. The Warriors lead by 23. Now here's Curry. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside Hart. Back to Irving. Pass to Flag. 6 to shoot. Outside Irving. Driving inside. Over MP. And it's Irving missing. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Here's Avdia. Back to MP. Launches it. And got it. Another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Can they get it? And it's Irving off the drive. And here's MP from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
They get wide open looks. They feel like this is a shoot around right now. We got to stay in their bodies. They just get.
Checked in for the Warriors. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flag comes in for Hart, and Max Christie subbed in for Joe. Irving, the pass to Lively. Here's Flag. Back to Irving. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Irving's got 19 points. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Jeremy Sohan, and it's Rollins in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Irving. Pass to Flag. Down low. Here's Buzelis. Baldwin with a rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And again, no good by Golden State.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Irving for three. Pure from three-point range. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
And the three-pointer goes.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Buzelis. Here's the three. And the Mavericks, another three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Irving. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Golden State has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth.
And Game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Another statement win here in these conference finals. They look like they're in complete control and want to finish this series as quickly as possible.
But at the same time, it's important that they don't get too ahead of themselves. We've seen teams come back from 2-0 deficits before, so it's important they maintain this momentum moving ahead.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's MP. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4-3. And good! There's another! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
On the wing, Irving. For three, 6 on the shot clock, and Holmes pulls it down.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us.
Okay, what? What's that?
Sometimes.
Sounds a bit boring.
Like a lot.
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Golden State Warriors come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire trust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Dallas Mavericks. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome. Look at the Mavericks. They weren't able to steal one on the road. Now they need to get on the board to keep this close.
And that added bit of pressure isn't going to do them any favor. However, it's not a series until someone wins on the road. A win tonight changes the whole landscape.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Anthony Davis is out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's MP. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Over MP. Irving can't get it to go.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Took him no time at all on that one. MP's got 6.
MP looking solid from there.
Irving up top, covered by MP. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. He's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Not a fast start for the Mavericks. 9-point game. Outside Irving. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, that is Kyrie, the competitor. He would not let that 3 go unanswered.
A 3 from MP. And the Warriors, another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Irving against MP. Another miss by Irving.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
A 3 from MP. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Pass to Lively. MP against Irving. Stolen by Avdia. And it's the Warriors on the break. Back to MP. Carries it from three-point range.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. Mavericks trail by 13. To the inside. And finished off by Lively.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. Pass to Davis. The 3 from MP. The Mavericks pull it in. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Now here's Jenkins. Covered by MP. And the rejection by MP. Davis with a screen on Hart. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And it's MP with the rebound. Warriors leading by 15. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Good on the triple. MP's got 23.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
Here's Schumacher. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Stephen Curry, Alden out there with Rollins. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's MP in at the one spot.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Warriors leading by 16. Outside Curry. Back to MP. And the Warriors, another three.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Joe. And again, Dallas with the three.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP is number 1. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Good, and Curry gets the assist. MP's got 29.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
On the drive, Irving just so dynamic. The defense doesn't know what to do to contain it.
To the paint, and stolen by Hart. Fast break, Dallas. And Flag throws it down.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And with the screen, MV, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Josh Hart.
That's just great willpower on the part of MP. You can't let defenders think they can intimidate you.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Buzelis subbed in for Josh Hart. Javier checked in for the Warriors. And it's Flag missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And what a postseason they're having. 10 straight games without a loss. Historically, that puts them in the upper echelon.
Yeah, it's been done before, but not that often. And what's scary is it's given them some rest between series. That's a huge advantage the deeper you get into the playoffs. Yeah, you might have a little rust going into your game ones, but there's no substitute for fresh legs.
5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Good. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him. But those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Warriors leading by 17. MP with it. 33 points for him. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by MP.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Irving. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Man, I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Hart, he's checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Isaiah Joe. Outside, Avdia. Back to MP. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Hart. Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Mavericks trailed by 18. Here's Joe. Dallas, no good that time either. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And it's blocked. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. It's good.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Warriors leading by 16. MP outside. Lets it go with the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Joe. Covered by MP. Now flag. He has 6. Lock at 6. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
MP kicks to Avdia. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Joe, good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
MP has been leading the charge for the Warriors. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Golden State Warriors.
I think they've been smart in their approach, guys. I mean, finding ways to set up ready shooters. And if you don't have it, just...
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Things not... That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
They've got flag. Derek Lively is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Christie, and it's Irving at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Yeah, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Warriors leading by 17. MP kicks to Davis. A 3 from MP. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. On its way from Irving for 2. Pass the flag. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Irving. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Irving against MP. Lively a screen on Avdia. And finished off by Lively.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Avdia on the wing. A 3 from MP. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
On its way from Irving for 2. And another basket for Dallas.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself, really, in any situation. Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
And they pick up 2. MP's got 53.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I'll take you inside this huddle. The message from the coach is simple. Can someone, anyone, guard him from the three-point line?
Irving with the ball. Now defended by MP. Good defense by MP.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Pass to Buzelis. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. It seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Curry's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. The Warriors have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And a wide open look for Flag. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Davis setting the pick for MP. Inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Irving passes to Christie. Buzelis, no one around him. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Buzelis has got 4 points in the quarter. Golden State's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And that one's good. MP.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Pass to Flag. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Davis. Shoots the 3. And it's Irving missing.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's MP. Connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Over in the corner, Christie. Pass to Buzelis. The 3. They grab their own miss. Lively's shot is off.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Outside, Porzingis. The 3 from MP. Drills it from outside.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Irving can't get it to go.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors With a 34-point advantage heading into the break, the scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. That's good stuff.
Urging his team quite clearly to keep pushing the break.
And Kevin, Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. He's all up.
MP against Irving. Up and in on the layup.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do.
Floats it up for MP. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, my goodness. MP finishing off that lob.
Dallas has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Christie kicks to Irving. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 to shoot. Over in the corner, Christie knocks down the 3-ball.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Curry on the wing. The 3 from MP. And again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And now we can start talking about game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for the Warriors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And they're going to roll to their 3rd straight victory to open up these conference finals, giving them a commanding series lead.
Yeah, a sweep seems just about inevitable right now. And with the way they've been playing here in this series, they are building a ton of momentum for the finals, especially if they can close out the sweep in game 4.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Christie can't make it.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Sohan. The 3 from MP. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now flag, covered by Rollins. Driving in, and that one good.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
Back to MP. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in game 4.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The West.
Welcome to playoff basketball on. You look at the Mavericks, they are on their heels, facing elimination down 3-0 in these conference finals.
Well, they're a desperate team, and desperate teams are unpredictable. Some just roll over and give up, while others continue to fight. We'll see what they're made of tonight.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got MP. Anthony Davis is out there with Avdia. And there's Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. MP outside. The 3-ball. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
Here's Buzelis. Back to Irving. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. And how about this team so far in the playoffs? They've won a staggering 11 games in a row, and there seems to be no end in sight.
Yeah, can they keep this going is the question, right? I mean, so far they have been dominant in this postseason. They are a buzzsaw that no team wants to go up against right now.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Lively. And stolen by Porzingis. For the finish. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
Here's Irving. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Back to MP. From deep. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Curry. MP's got 11 points.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Lively. Here's Flag. On the wing, Irving. Clock at 6. Puts the move on. From down in the low post, it goes.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Counted from distance.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Another miss by Irving.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs. He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pass to Flag. Over Avdia. That one's wide left. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 17-4 run.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. MP really making a difference here.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Sohan's checked in for the Warriors. And the Mavericks with possession here. A 12-point game. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And he's gone for the lob. It's stolen by Hart. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. The Warriors lead by 18. So on the floor for Golden State, MP is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Rollins in at the 3 slot.
From another zip code, MP, have at it.
against MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. MP stealing the show.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Well, the Mavericks shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Christie. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Collins outside. Again, the miss by Dallas. Golden State has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. Pass to Sohan. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Sohan's got 6.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And here's Collins for 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Collins, such a confident shooter, and this guy on the catch, he's ready to rock.
And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Dallas just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Throws it up high. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's a tremendous lob, but MP making the alley-oop look all too easy.
The Mavericks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Flag. 3-pointer. Hauled in by Curry. Golden State has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Kicks it out to MP. The 3 on target from range. MP's got 36 points.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Here's Joe. It's rebounded by Golden State. And here's MP from outside. And it's Flag with a rebound. Dallas has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Joe with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Here's Christie. Buries it from 3. Christie's got 6.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And here's MP from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And it's Buzelis that time on the assist by Christie. 5 points in the game.
Well, this is a case where you use your size to full advantage, exactly what you're looking for.
MP shot is good.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
To the inside, Christie uses the glass on the layup. Christie's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Golden State Warriors.
We knew they wanted to track me, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Things not looking great. Trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. I'll give it to Coach Kenny over there. Who you got, Jet?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the walls. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That is the question. Men or mice? Got to stick with it. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
To have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Buzelis out there with flag. Then it's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Irving in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Buzelis. Shot from 16. Warriors with the rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
On the wing, Curry. From deep, MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Irving, no good.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Yeah, all the way up there at 7-2. I mean, it must be pretty easy for Porzingis to see the floor.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Outside Joe. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. This one for 3. Avdia pulls it in.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Inside. And stolen by Irving. Pass to Joe. From outside the arc. Davis for the rebound.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
MP, that one's good.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
And here's Lively. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Joe on the wing, just 5 on the clock. Here's Buzelis. And that time also a missed shot.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Pass to Curry. From deep, MP. Mavericks with the rebound. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Good chance here for Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And here's MP from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
You just put it in the vicinity of Derek Lively. You think you overthrow it, Lively goes and gets it.
Back to MP, pass to Porzingis. And here's MP from outside. And the Warriors with another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Irving against MP. Outside Joe. Launches it. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. MP, number 1. Stephen Curry is second.
These guys have delivered from beyond the arc in a big way here in the postseason, stepping up and embracing the spotlight.
First one falls for him.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Collins comes in for Buzelis. Hart's checked in for Joe. And Christie subbed in for Irving. Here's Flagg. Pajimski grabs the board. Now the Warriors with it. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. Picked up by Sohan. MP, the pass to Sohan. Kicks it out to MP. Christie with a steal. Pass to Gafford. Here's Flagg. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Here's the three. The shot off that time. Dallas has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Christie. On target from about 13 feet. Christie's got 10 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Flagg. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Hits yet again. Wow! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Christie. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Here's Irving. On the floor for the Warriors. We've got Brandon Pajimski. He's out there with MP. And it's Sohan in at the 4. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. The 3-ball. And it's good. He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Irving. And he converts the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Pajimski. From deep, MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
It's stolen by MP. Gafford grabs the miss. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Outside Christie puts up a three. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. From downtown, Collins with the rebound. And so it's Dallas with it. To the paint. Stolen by Holmes. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's MP. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Hits a three-pointer.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Down low, MP, the pass to Sohan. MP is doubled. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
And the Warriors making a change here. Baldwin's checked in. Pass to Lively. And here is Irving. For 3. That one doesn't drop. MP with it. Joe covering. And MP throws it down hard.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Irving for 3. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
From deep, MP. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Here's Flag. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
And I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Back to MP. 4-3. Lively grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. This shot by Buzel is no good.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Gets the 3 to fall.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Irving, the pass to Lively, to the middle. Here's Buzelis. There's the triple. Drops in the 3.
And there aren't many feelings like this in sports. Knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals, a special moment for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Boy, what an impressive showing from them here in these conference finals. Right from the jump, they looked like the more dominant and confident team, and they just steamrolled their way to a sweep in this one.
And there was never any doubt who the best team in this series was. They didn't just beat their opponent, they decimated them, not even allowing them to win one game in this series. They have to feel good about themselves heading into the NBA Finals.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Back to Irving. To the inside. From 7. The shot by Buzel is no good. Pass to Holmes. From deep, MP. Mavericks with a rebound. From 11 feet away, it's intercepted. And MP He throws it down.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so the Golden State Warriors have won the series.
Well, the West was no joke. It has always been a battle, and this team made it all the way through, able to survive the gauntlet, make the plays when it mattered most, and they arrive at their destination thus far.
And their reward for surviving the West, a trip to the NBA Finals.
Now, this is a team that has their sights set on bigger hardware. And even though they'll face a tough test out of the East, they want to be the ones to hoist that Larry O'Brien.
Well, they've proven they've got the skill. Going to be a great matchup, that's for sure. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.